Alright, we're back on Ace Attorney. It's part 4. You know the drill. It's time to continue. Last time we left off in a really, bad position. Because, we were basically... We were just not in a bad position. But basically, we were just left at a testimony. We're cross-examining. Yes, this is what we were cross-examining. I hope the audio's working. Alright, I think the audio should be working now. Anyway, I didn't mean to press on that. As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited. That's it, that's the one. Okay. Press further. I don't know what happened. The snowmobile question, was it still warm? What do you mean? What do you mean, eh? What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth? I'm playing to a slow crowd here. Because saying that using this heat engine... Of course you did. I don't often go touching hot engines. However, now you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it. Snow? Yes. Yes, for some reason, only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow. There wasn't any snow on it. Curses. It seems highly likely that the killer did use the snowmobile then, eh? How long to take to get to Dusky Bridge by snowmobile? Okay, this is where we were. I didn't mean to press on that. It's just a good refresher. So, she saw the murder around 11 p.m. and after asking that it be reopened, I went out to the main gate and there was tracks. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge. I made it through the river into Eagle River and came back when I was knocked out. It could be possible. But is it true? Wait a minute. Hang on. I just want to see something. It says tracks, right? But it looks like there's snow on the snowmobile, even though she just said that there's no snow on the snowmobile. Hello? My audio just broke. I had headphones plugged in. Down. No. That was a dead end. Anywho. I have no clue what to do here. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the river. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. While it would have been possible, time-wise, one element remains out of place here, and what with that mystery? The killer's reasoning. Why go to the Eagle River? Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Miss Von Karma? Turning me to help over the size thing. Why'd you ask yourself when you're once in a while? Okay. So over the top as always. Anyways, whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. Another point. Okay, so was this... Okay, another mystery. Was there any reason? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this in the testimony. What could that be, though? I'm gonna have to fix these headphones. What the hell? Problems. So, what could be the problem here? I'm not sure. These headphones don't seem to be working anymore. Okay. That'd be reported. I went out to the main gate. You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct? Okay. There isn't a phone. Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have a cell phone on him? He had forgotten it at home, apparently. What a naive boy. I always carry my phone, but I have my whip in my hand, too. Anyway, I was really scared, and it was taking him a while to get back. So I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell. A spell? Okay. The Iris could have done that. What could have been possible? Make sure... Could it be? I don't know. I think the letter, like, the letter has to have something to do with the case, right? I mean, like, something to do with the trial. Right? Like, something. I mean, any leads would be good. This, wow. You know what? I'm not gonna use the headphones. Nope. Annoyingly. What could be correct? Photo is useless. This is useless. Right? Tracks. Okay. Bright lights. Occult. Weather data. Hazard temple map. Note to Iris. Maybe she dropped it. Make sure to come or unless you want your secret to be exposed. Shows Misty Fate. I mean... Type documents. I'm not sure. What could have happened? It doesn't seem to have any spiritual power. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River. Came back while you were knocked out. Could they? Refresh your memory. How long were you knocked out for? Like 10 to 20 minutes. Is that all you need to concede? Maybe. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Can she, though? The killer's reasoning. Let's see. There's not... So... There's gotta be an answer. You are sure about the time? Yes. Why was that? Because I have the strong responsibility. The acolyte is being doused in freezing water. Leave. Our estimation of the time seems reliable, at least. I'm not sure. Like, I'm actually genuinely stumped. If we're gonna get stuck here for the... Okay, we've already testimonied this. Okay, tracks photo. Taken that night. I would just... I don't know. There was a snowmobile. It'll run no matter how much snow falls. Press further. Okay, blah 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 blah. Oh, there wasn't any snow on it. Why did the music stop? Did it stop before? I don't remember. How long does it take to get to Dusky Bridge? By snowmobile. I don't know. What could we possibly do? What could we possibly... I don't see any holes in the testimony. Do you, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? I wonder. Like, does that look like it has snow on it? Because... I don't know. It's hard to see. We need to like to disprove one thing. Dispose of the murder weapon. No. What could have been the murder weapon? Carried... Wasn't there an orb here? Takes 15 minutes. Through the weapon. 15 minutes. Tracks. Went to the main gate. What? I don't... Takes 15 minutes. Maybe they threw the river. Iris could have done that. She could drive a snowmobile. Maybe they threw the weapon. Takes 15 minutes. Maybe they threw the weapon into... I don't know, I'm just objecting to random things. I wonder what happened. Like, fortunately, I'm afraid I can't accept that. Well done, you're... Like, what to do? I don't know. Murder, reporting, tracks, Dusky Bridge, 15 minutes. Taken that night. What could be taken that night from main gate to Dusky Bridge? No. What could we be objecting to? I don't really know. Okay, I don't care. Testing this penalty, too. Test this penalty. What could we have been doing? I don't know. I am quite stumped. I need to think. Like, what could have possibly happened? Weather data? No. Photo? The testimony? Is there, like... I want to check here, like, the note. Salutations here. Oh, Larry. What could... I don't know. I don't know. Let's think for a second. I know that was a long pause. I'm gonna think. I'm just gonna skip this penalty. I just don't know. Like, what could be the possible option? Where did we save? I forgot. I saw tracks. It takes 15 minutes. I don't know. Like, the tracks. Wait, why is it? What? Is there only? Wouldn't there be like 2 tracks if they came back? Let's go! Finally! I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used. You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth. However, if what the witness says is true, why is there only one set of tracks? What do you mean? If Iris left Hazuka Temple and through the referendum and returned, blah, 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 there should be two sets of tracks. Those heading up from the bridge and those coming back. Ah, you're right. You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by a snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction, now doesn't it? I see. She wasn't at the river snow off, leaving just the returning tracks in the snow. Well, we do have the weather report. There's a flaw in her theory the day the snow will fall covered in one set of tracks. There's a contradiction. Probably, I don't know. Like, what a nice theory. However, Ms. Von Karma, that's impossible. Would you care to explain? Why there is a rude index finger currently pointed into my general direction? No need. The evidence will do all of the talking for me. On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge in order to dispose of the murder weapon. The outgoing tracks are erased by snow, or so claims Ms. Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, saying that outgoing tracks are not covered by snow. Weather report. Regional weather reports. Let's see. Snow. Lightning struck. They would cover both of them. Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime. Like I said, it was around 11. Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for the Eagle mounting on the night of the murder. The weather report? So started to fall at 7 p.m., but it started around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks after that time to be covered up. Dun dun, she's still sitting on those boxes. Order, order. Very well then. It looks like Ms. Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Stop making so many snow puns. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to really rely on this weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct? No, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data. Forecast data, all weather reports some kind of inaccuracies. Maybe there was snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m. It's true. We cannot be totally sure, eh? What? How did she pull that off? It stopped snowing. Oh my god, she just pulled like an updated autopsy report right there. Like, Miles is getting a taste of his own medicine. Stop snowing. You need to provide conclusive evidence. I've come this far, there's no turning back now. Very well. Well, I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony. Ha. You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, stop snowing. Lightning struck. Snow with occasional lightning. 30 minutes. Photo of Elise is very useful. Crime photo. What else? Well, I guess that, but like, no. Maybe something in the profiles. Ah. What could it be? Okay, testimony, weather data. Well, could it be like... Could it be? I don't know. It's of course... At least there's an M. Stop. We don't need motherly figures here. We don't need, Maya's mother. I don't know. Is this Maya's mother? Very butts. I mean, Larry was there when the lightning struck, right? And that's part of the weather report. So the weather data is accurate. Your response, Miss Von Karma? It looks like it's still snowing in your heart, too. Oh my gosh. So then what could the evidence be? Could it be the tracks again? Shivering in the cold, you are closing your eyes to the truth. And to think you were just arrived after a long, tiring flight from Germany. That was poetry, pure poetry. Oh, I don't need this poetry. This evidence is only gonna freeze my case solid. Stop with the puns! With the snow puns! It's snowing in my heart. At the time of the murder, it already stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple. Hahaha, I'm gonna save again. I just wanna, like, save close to, like, where we present the evidence. So we can reset here. Because I like resetting. Alright. Of course, that image. I just picked that for funsies. Alright, let's go figure this out. What could possibly be telling us that it stopped snowing? Tracks photo? Photo of Elise using him? Oh wait, crime photo? Cause there's no snow on it. Oh yeah! There's no snow on it! Look! There's no snow anywhere. Well, apart from the ground, but there's no snow on Elise Dusenim. We actually had something related to Elise Dusenim that was correct. I know she's the victim, that being. Whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed. That's right, but proving that is incredibly easy. Huh? What the hell? If we want to know where it's snowing, all this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. There's no snow on top of everything's covered in snow with just one exception. And that is the victim herself, Miss Elise Dusenim. Which is why there's no stop there. Her? The answer's simple. It stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to Eagle River on the disposed of the murder weapon, then in this photograph, there should be 2 sets of tracks. Ah! Done. Order. Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but that's simply what all the facts point to. That night, someone used a snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At the time, it was still snowing. Of course it was, because the tracks were gone. And when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained. Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There was only one key for the snowmobile. We know that the defendant had it. The key was found in a room after the murder. Which can only mean that night. Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple. But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance. The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge, so she must have left it on the Hazakura side and crossed on foot. That sounds right. But what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple... Witness, returning? I didn't see anything near Dusky Ridge. You must have just failed to see it, sister. Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple... What the hell? It was right there, the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean, but that's covered in snow. Why is it covered in snow? I know what I saw. It's covered in snow, too. Why? But that isn't possible. What? Order and core. What does this all mean? So then what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant where she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should have been 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble. I think we've arrived at this point due to the witness. Yes, I have nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. Well then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness, who could testify having seen the snowmobile. A witness? Huh? Was there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night? I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go on wandering like that. An idiot? There's something real important to do. That's a shame. Hold on. Something is coming to me. An idiot may have been someone Yep. An idiot. Your Honor, I actually have an idea. There may be one individual. Oh, really? You know of someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder? I don't know for sure if he saw it or not, but there are 2 things about him that do come to mind. Which are, first, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder. And the second being, this individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside that cold night. In other words, he's our kind of idiot. He's our kind of idiot. Let's go, we got a kind of idiot. Dun, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this idiot that you are talking about? It's of course the Butts. This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc Guite's obnoxious French painting. This is Larry Butts, the student of the victim. At least isn't him. Student? Interesting. Why was he wandering on the night of the murder? I could tell him all about his designs? Iris, but it may cost him his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him, although I cannot guarantee this is the reason. And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man? What exactly was it that he saw? I intend to instruct that from here, right here in this courtroom. Summon this youth as a witness immediately. I have no choice, do I? I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long for him to summon him. Very well, Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. Court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Karma, please see the preparing to witnesses. Understood, Your Honor. Good. Well then, court is now in recess. To be continued. Save point. Diddly 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 doo. Save. Do not turn the power off. I did not turn the power off. Oh, we're in the defense lobby. February 9th. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say. Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are 2 things which I need to ask you before we reconvene. Alright, I'll help you in any way I can. First, about the night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying. Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple. Very well. The second thing then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore the witness to the murder, sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile? There is only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me. So was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge? I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. What? 5 Cyclops? Iris, I can't tell you about that yet. Yet? Not until her safety is confirmed. Her? The safety of the Acolyte. The Acolyte? Huh? She must be talking about Maya. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Dusenham? No matter who or what may come, I couldn't never take a life. As I thought, no psycho lock. Very well, it is my job to get the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. February 9th, 1136, District Court. Courtroom number 7. Bam. 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 Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where is the witness? During a break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery. Suspicious behavior? He was sketching something very intensely. Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
I wonder if it's not easy. I wonder.
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Loris Dusenham, I hope you're ready. Get it in here. Oh yeah, Loris. I was like very confused. It was seen that the whip is going to use Pellimore use today. Oh, Larry. Damn. Ouch! Your sketch is in contempt of this court. Hey, I was just artistically rendering. Ouch! You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct? Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist, training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, Viridian. Larry, this is an art store, now is it? I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Working in the fields? I presume you want to say field work, I hope. That's it, thanks, buddy. It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. It is sad, Edgeworth, you're a sad child. I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I got nothing to do with child at all. I expect all your faces to be red when you realize it's a mistake. Right, red. Or to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. Ouch! 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 Stop your pathetic bad flying, testify like a man. Blame for whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-ripping is as bad as cross-check. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now. This is almost too much for me. Witness's testimony. What I saw. I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't meet anyone at the bridge that night. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I edgy? Edgy. Edgy. Witness, please refrain from talking directly from the lawyer during your testimony. I'm just a nobody. Nobody but still a worthless man, aren't I? And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else? Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination, with no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. What you saw. I wonder. You were out in the lodge looking at the stars. Whatever does that matter, Edgeworth? This one single statement is still full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse. So, witness? Any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may let my whip have its way. Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, isn't it? And even if the stars could have seen, it's not like they was there to look at them, right? Oh my god. You can do it if you try. Ouch. There's only one issue here. Oh, you saw Dusky Bridge? Bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. Are you sure? Larry, you really didn't see it? Hey, no need for you to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see a snowmobile. Oh, Larry, say a snowmobile for me, please. This is a snowmobile. If you truly have nothing to do with the hide, why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest? Shut up. What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me. It seems like I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. I didn't meet anyone at the bridge that night. He's got nothing to do with the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through the obvious contradiction and keep things moving along. Down, down. Okay, blah, blah. Okay, I got that. But, should we present the letter? Bam, bam, bam. I don't know. We'll just, like, press on it first, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, trials and tribulations. Let's start to trial and tribulate. Hold it. Hold it, Larry Butts. You didn't meet anyone? That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. And I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on, I expect everyone to those Crimson Lake faces. Now. It would appear that simply pressing it isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth. Indeed. It seems that... That is not correct. Capcom. Be quicker. Be quicker at loading. Bridge to the turnabout. I didn't see a snowmobile. Why? Why were you walking so much? A number of times. How many? Maybe 5 times? I went once every 20 minutes. Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night? You bet. Real love's about waiting with your heart in your hands. Love, you say? It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack, using this blackmail letter. Blackmail? No, that was simply the product of overflowing love. You huffy, puffy, loosey goose excuse for whimpering, whining. What's of a witness? That could be a rhyme or a rap, I don't know. You huffy, puffy, loosey goose excuse for whimpering, whining. What's of a witness? So, that was too much alliteration. So what do you see? You huffy, puffy, loosey goose excuse for whimpering, less of a witness? Eh? Why, how, while you see, being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. I was looking at the stars at night. Bridge, snowmobile, bam. What can I present here? Damn. What could I present here? What if I just presented the snowmobile? What could I just like he didn't see a snowmobile, huh? Why? You should have seen it. You should have. That is not an objection. So fancy, Edgeworth. Alright, let's go. What could we object to here? At the lodge on the mountains. Out in the mountains. Looking at the stars. Number of times. Wouldn't you have seen the thing? Press on everything and see what happens. Okay. Hold it. We are okay. This might not be. Ouch. Product of love. Huffy Guffy excuse for a witness. All those names. Alliteration. Larry. You really didn't see it? No, we need to hit your desk. But a snowmobile. Say snowmobile. Shut up. What? I don't know. You didn't meet anyone. You wouldn't meet anyone? How am I not pressed on this? You got nothing to do with it, so I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint. Okay, come on, let's spend some Crimson Lake faces now. Appear that simply pressing him isn't gonna be enough, Mr. Edgeworth. Indeed. Are you sure? I'm gonna press on it. Anyway. Blah 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 blah. A big guffy excuse for a witness. No. The obvious contradiction. What if I just present the weather data? Lol. La 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 la. I need to go. What could be? How am I only stuck on this part? Okay, let's just press on that because I haven't yet. You didn't. You didn't meet anyone? That's right, because I've got nothing to do with. I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint. Some Crimson Lake faces. Okay. This guy slice through the obvious contradictions and keep things moving. But that is the odd. Okay. Okay. Anyone at the bridge? No. About Phoenix Wright. Didn't he meet Phoenix Wright? I think he met Phoenix Wright. We got it. Never mind. That took too long, and that was stupid. Larry Butts, I can understand why you might want to throw your whole life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry! But having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound like that way to me. However, I can't forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. Oh, you're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let's talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts. Yep, that's right, me in the flesh. Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. But, what do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. What you saw that night. Testify truthfully. That is all you can do for now. Edgy, I think I finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well. Uh-oh. Ask again then. What did you see on the night of the murder? What I saw, part 2. Witness's testimony. I went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been about 10:30. I was lying under bed, and when a white flash almost blinded me. Looked out the window. The Dusky Bridge was on fire. There's still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. Phoenix. Certainly saw quite a lot. So what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It was like me after 3 days stint chasing a girl. Totally burnt out. Like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains with what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry. Nothing life-threatening. You just caught a cold. As always, hard to know if she should be called lucky or unlucky. Please commence your cross-examination. Alright, cross-examination time. Went to the shack around 9, so it would have been 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when the light flashed, almost blinding me. This light was, of course, lightning. Like, kapow! Like a slap from Naomi. Honestly, a big bada boom. Or a little like that. It's more like a punch from Miranda. Who the hell? Did you actually see lightning? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so I looked out the window when Dusky Bridge was on fire. Sorry, I just... Hang on, I think I heard something from outside. Never mind. There's still some thunder, but I went to right away to check it out. You said right away, but exactly how long after strike was that? The lightning fell, and then the bridge caught on fire. Maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out. How far is the small shack you are in from the bridge? Hold on. Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk? And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids made couldn't camping trips can prepare. Well, should I press them for a little more info? Why did you go to the bridge? So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. Does this mean that you initially had no intention of doing so? Well, yeah, I guess it does. It was really cold. I didn't really want to go out there. If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning. In which case, please give us testimony to that effect, witness. My reasoning? Okay. Reasoning, is it? I thought I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning. What does he mean by that? So you decide to go and see what's happening? That's right. We're talking about a massive suspension bridge burning to high heaven. It's not something you see every day. A real specule. Like really special? Really special? Can we really trust a witness who's unable to pronounce spectacle? Life seems to love hitting this poor witness below the belt. Well, my motto is to hit life back as hard as I can. Oh, that was a weird sound. I'm very sorry. I'll give you a few hits too if you whip. You told me about this burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. I went to the shack at around 9, so it was about 10:30 p.m. What? Alright, let's see. At 10:45. Okay, it's just, I mean, it's close enough. There's still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. You said right away, but exactly how much was that? Why didn't you call anyone? Larry, let me ask you one thing. What's with the serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? Hey, what do you mean? Yeah, what do I mean? Normally when faced with towering inferno, one would try to tell someone. There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? Well, of course I thought of doing that. So then testify that. Yeah, okay. A reason? My reason. Isn't I just didn't have any time to, okay? I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later. A minute later, you claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright? Yeah. I thought I'd better tell someone about this, but then Nick came up yelling about murder. Totally made me forget about the bridge. The fire's pretty much out by then anyway. What's this feeling? I suddenly have a terrible case of unease, because after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct? Yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less. You told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. Okay, this is the loop text. I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up a minute later. That doesn't make sense. Does it make sense? I don't think it makes sense. Because... let's look. 30 minutes. You showed up at the bridge. It's been 5 minutes. Oh no. This evidence contradiction. What could the contradiction be? I don't know. We must figure this out. There's still some thunder. The ski bridge was on fire. Wait, have I pressed on this? No. Bridge at the same time as right? No, I have. What's this feeling? I have something. case of unease. Like, he isn't telling us the whole truth. I looked in Dusky Bridge's fire. There's still some thunder. Right away. I wonder, what could it be? Gotta go check this out. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna come back immediately. Does this mean that you actually had no intention of doing so? Well, I'd like to hear your reasoning, testimony. Yeah, Phoenix. Like, if you get one, you don't get the other. I'm just gonna press on everything, see what happens. Hold it. What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? If you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess. Huh? Excited? Dare I even ask? It's at the meeting time at 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't wait, and I thought she might come early, too. Appears she didn't come after all in the end, because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Shut up! Don't go picking my fond memories apart. Anyways, I was getting a little worried. I just thought her lost her way, so every 20 minutes I went out to the bridge, but I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. Okay, Dusky Bridge was on fire. Seeing that, what did you do? Yeah, what did you do, Larry? What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart, and that's why you went to take a look at the bridge? Well, to be honest, I was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers, but I'd pretty much stopped snowing, so, I don't know, I changed my mind. I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, Twinnis. Okay, you went right away to check it out. You said right away. I don't know. Should we have why didn't you call anyone or why didn't you go to the bridge? I think why did you call yeah. A-B. Bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Nick showed up less than a minute later. Weather data. That doesn't match up. Does it match up? I don't know. Nick showed up a minute later. I feel like that doesn't match up, really, does it? Okay, we got it. Fix ended up being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. Can a contradiction grasp a contradiction? Probably. What the hey, Edgy? You make me sound like sort of alien. Your testimony is conclusively contradictory. Problem here is the time. I've never been by the best time for, 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him?